WebWise, Web Wellness and Internet Safety Education.
Welcome back. In this episode, we will answer an important question. What exactly is personal data? With data protection, it is crucial to understand what types of information are covered by the law. So what is personal data? Under the Jamaican Data Protection Act 2020, personal data is defined as information about a living individual or someone who has passed away within the last 30 years. This information can identify the person on its own or when combined with other information that a company or organization may have. So I want you to think about all the ways you are identified: your name, your phone number, your address, and even your social media profiles. Each one of these can be considered personal data. Here are some essential aspects to keep in mind about personal data under the Act. 1. Any format. Personal data includes information in any form: digital, paper, or even audio recordings. 2. Opinions and intentions. This includes not just actual information, but also opinions or intentions about an individual. 3. Identifiable characteristics. So if a person can be identified through an ID number, physical traits, or even social characteristics, it's considered personal data. Would it surprise you to know that opinions about you, like feedback from a workplace review, can also be considered personal data? Now we're going to look at some special types of personal data, and the Act defines certain categories of personal data that require extra care. And number 1 is biometric data, and this includes unique physical, psychological, or even behavioral features, things like fingerprints, facial scans, iris patterns, voice, and even behaviors like your gait or typing patterns. Have you ever used facial recognition on your phone? That's biometric data. 2, we have genetic data. Defined as DNA information, genetic data covers biological markers that identify unique traits, and your DNA holds a lot of personal information about you, making it highly sensitive. 3. Sensitive personal data. This covers various aspects deemed especially private, including affiliation, family background or lineage, racial or ethnic origin, information about ethnicity or race, political, religious, or philosophical beliefs, any data reflecting your beliefs or affiliations, health and sexuality, information on health conditions or sexuality, criminal history, records of offenses, or legal proceedings. So I want you to think about, if you could choose one type of data to keep absolutely private, what would it be? While the Act offers strong protections, there are cases where data protection rules don't apply. For example, exceptions include national security and law enforcement, for protecting the country and enforcing laws, journalism, literature, and art, to support freedom of expression, research and domestic use, to enable scientific study, and personal use within homes. Not all data handling is regulated in the same way. There are allowances for certain purposes. Understanding what counts as personal data is essential because it shows how much of your information is protected under the law. In the next episode, we will dive into who does the Data Protection Act apply to. And I want you to take away and think about this. What do you think should be protected most? Your biometric data, health information, or opinions about you? And let us know in the comments.
WebWise, Web Wellness and Internet Safety Education.